Alright, so we got what is the main strength of each Space Marine Legion. Now, before we get to the video, I got something special dropping on January 1st. So make sure you guys subscribe to the channel to get notified for legit everything. And make sure you guys follow my Instagram as well, because that will be probably one of the first places that you guys will know what's dropping on January 1st, 2025. Let's get to the video.
The Space Marine Legions were a bunch of tough cookies, gene-enhanced super soldiers that could curb stomp you into atoms. Whilst the main template was the same, tall, bulky, strong, and hectic erectile dysfunction, there were a few key differences between the mind, body, and spirit of each legion.
Wowzers.
Differences that were used to create unique strengths. Almost any planet in the galaxy could have been conquered by any of the legions, but their methodology derived from their strength would dramatically impact how their conquering would go, how much it would cost, and how many style points they would get. Before we get started, since I'm just coming off a 1-week ban from YouTube, which, if you know the algorithm, that is a massive kick to the balls. My monthly subscribers have dropped from a near all-time high to edging towards a big low.
Ooh.
God damn it, Timmy. So I'm doing a rallying call. I know there are a number of you who watch, maybe enjoy, probably not, and haven't clicked that juicy subscribe button. But I know, I ain't asking for your soul for free. At 500,000 subscribers, I'm getting a Warhammer tattoo, and I'll probably do like a hectic Q&A while I'm getting the tattoo and upload it. So by you giving me your sub, you're bringing forth that fateful day ever closer.
Okay.
And if you have any tattoo ideas, then message them to me on Discord. I'd like to get something Custodes related, but I'm cautious about accidentally
Make sure you
getting
guys follow the Twitch on the screen,
twitch.tv. But if any of you guys have good sketches and come up with a cool concept, I'll more than happily buy it off you if that's what I end up going for. But yeah, slap the subscribe button like the Emperor wanted to slap Magnus's bright red ass. And if you're already subscribed, then click that bell. Today we'll go over the key strengths of each of the original Space Marine Legions, as well as discuss if they have any secondary, more subtle strengths worth mentioning. Let's get into it.
Let's get into it! Here we go. Come on, let's go.
Kicking us off with the Dark Angels, because not only are they the best legion, but they are also the first. Annoyingly though, the Dark Angels' specific strength isn't the most obvious, which ironically unveils their actual strength as being extremely versatile. The Dark Angels are the legion the Emperor uses for the most unknown eldritch horrors in the galaxy. Due to their specific wings, like the Dreadwing or the Deathwing, as well as many secret specialist squads within their ranks, the Angels have a counter to literally everything. Even the Crave, which are easily one of the most deadly and ancient Xeno races in the galaxy, were unable to defeat the Dark Angels despite how retardedly overpowered they were. I can guarantee that many other legions would have lost to the Crave if not suffered obscene casualties.
What's the Crave? Do I have to check that out? Bro, there's so... Listen. There's so much I have to check out whenever it comes to just like Warhammer and just different other like overpowered cracked enemies and stuff like that. There's so many things I gotta check out. So if I ask you guys something, please don't be like, oh, you don't know what that is? Please don't kill me. Just be like, okay, try to explain to me, or if you don't want to explain to me, you don't have to, or try to like send like a video or something like that, because listen, I promise you, as a Warhammer new booty, I'm still learning absolutely everything. But it actually sounds like that this legion right here, that their strength is versatility. Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you. That's probably like the most important strength you can have, especially like in Warhammer, but not even just Warhammer, but like in life in general. If you can be able to like like almost like do anything and adapt to anything and stuff like that, I'm gonna be honest with you, you're definitely on a road to success. And I don't mean that in like Warhammer, whatever. I mean that like in legit in anything, like in real life, video games, whatever. If you can adapt and if you can, I guess learn how to adapt to everything and learn how to take advantage of like stuff, from your ability to adapt, then that's always a good thing. So okay, I mean obviously like these guys don't get nothing on the salamanders, but beating
the Crave require massive amounts of versatility and seriously forbidden war crime tier weapons, both of which were the Dark Angel's strength. Legion 2's greatest strength is playing hide and seek. For 10,000 years, nobody knows where they are or what happened to them. The Emperor's children's greatest strength, which was also their
said the boys is good at playing hide and seek. Bro, yo, GW, I need an explanation, bro. I don't care what you listen. I understand like you Warhammer connoisseurs have kind of accepted that that Legion 2 and 11 is just gone, disappeared like magic. But I'm gonna be honest with you. Listen, I don't take any of that. As a matter of fact, I'm kind of a yapper myself, so I can sit here and I could bicker and banter about it all day long. I mean, listen, if I want to answer, I'm gonna get an answer. Yo, GW. You don't even have to tell nobody else. Yo, GW, DM me. My Instagram is down below, just in case you want to do it. Or bro, yo, GW, slide into like my Twitter DMs, bro. Bro, tell me, bro, why is 2011 out of here, bro? Bro, if it's for like, money wise or whatever, bro, tell me. Listen, we all got to pay our bills. I understand, but there's no shot you're gonna take out 2 legions absolutely for no reason. Like, come on, bro. There's no shot. Listen. I'm gonna be honest with you. I need to know.
Weakness was their pursuit of perfection. They would always seek to improve themselves, whether it be by their military discipline or combat prowess. As a result of this, the Emperor's children had some of the most disciplined and tactical Astartes in the galaxy, as well as some of the best swordsmen and duelists there was. Before their fall into depravity, the Emperor's children had some of the most legendary and willful Space Marines ever. Saul Tarvitz was able to lead a small damaged army of Loyalist Marines against the full might of the traitor legions with numerous Primarchs, Titans, and orbital support. Yet they still inflicted massive amounts of damage upon the traitor forces. Others like Solomon Demeter and Rylanor are other standouts. The Iron Warriors are a bit more of an obvious one. Their strength is their mastery of siege warfare, both attacking and defending. Although they are more renowned for their ability to siege an enemy fortress, having the will, determination, and tactical knowledge to be able to crack any nut in the galaxy. They can also create the most unbreakable fortresses as well. Barbaros D'Antioch created such a viciously monstrous fortress that he, along with only 30 Iron Warriors and a bunch of crude ogre clones, were able to hold out against thousands of traitor Iron Warriors, multiple Titans, and a shitload of guardsmen, slaughtering thousands before then taking over the enemy flagship and escaping, blowing up their own fortress in the process, which destroyed a traitorous Imperator Titan. The Iron Cage humiliated Rogal Dorn and the Imperial Fists, cementing Perturabo and his Iron Warriors as the superior siege masters. Iron Warriors also had very stable gene seed, Iron Within. Now I could just say that the White Scars' strength is their ability to rail a massive slug of speed and then do burnouts on their jet bikes, but there is more to it than that. The White Scars are legendary outriders, meaning they can skirmish very effectively, they can act as general shock troops due to their speed and
I was literally about to say, isn't these guys are like the like speed demons, right? These guys are like the Flashes, right? Okay, I mean, okay. Listen, I know a little something, even though I don't know, too much, because I'm not a connoisseur yet, and I'm a, Warhammer new booty. At the same time, I know a little something. Don't worry. I know. Obviously, we all know that the Salamanders are way better than all these legions that Majorkill mentioned in the last, 4 or 5 minutes, so.
Of their assaults, and their fleet is very hard to combat due to how flexible and fast-moving it is. Many White Scars are also master swordsmen, meaning that every melee engagement with the White Scars would leave the opposing force worse off. But best of all, the White Scars possess basic common sense and the ability to reason, making them unique amongst the legions. The Space Wolves were masters of shock and attack.
Isn't these guys? I'm pretty sure these guys are like the Emperor's, like hitman, right? Like, bro, don't the Emperor be like, yo, go get him, and like these guys like go get him? Aren't these guys like the personal like Emperor's hitman? Okay.
Tearing into
I think I know these
lines
guys.
in mass engagements of melee slaughter. There were very few enemies, even legions, who would weather a Space Wolf charge. As soon as the Sisters of Silence began nullifying the Thousand Sun Psyker powers, the wolves tore through their lines like butter. Individual wolf squads also have a lot of independence, able to act as one-man armies via their very experienced wolf lords. As evident by that time a single Space Wolf squad was able to liberate a world that was being tormented by a full army of Dark Eldar. The Imperial Fists are up next, and yeah, sure, siege experts, however definitely leaning more towards the defense aspect rather than the offense like the Iron Warriors. Now while I did say that the Iron Warriors were the better siege masters due to their ability to both attack and defend with extreme effectiveness, the Imperial Fists are better siege defense experts. They just kind of suck at siege offense when compared to the Iron Boys. The Emperor chose the Imperial Fists as the Praetorians of Terror, and he let Rogal Dorn be the architect of Terra's defense, a defense that allowed 3 Loyalist legions to hold off twice their number in traitor legions, not to mention enemy Titans, Demons, Beastmen, and other cannon fodder. The Imperial Fists would construct fortresses and leave garrisons on worlds they had made compliant, thus ensuring a stable chain of loyal worlds left in their wake. All of this together means the Fists are incredibly reliable and consistent. It also doesn't hurt that they produce Sigismund, the greatest Astartes warrior to ever live. On the flip side of consistency and reliability, we have the Night Lords. Yes, they are stealthy, but that isn't their true talent and strength. It's their obscene effectiveness with psychological warfare and terror tactics that make them so spicy. Ironically, despite the calls to punish the Night Lords for their obscene war crimes, they actually inflict the least amount of death and destruction out of any of the legions in the Imperium.
Really?
As they would rather skin 20 babies and live stream it to the
You know, I had to do it. I had to.
strengths. The Night Lords are extremely good with stuff like stealth, infiltration, and terror. They're actually so good to a point that they're pretty shit at almost everything else. Despite their apparent nobility, the Blood Angels' strength is their brutality and shock tactics. They love to drop onto enemy heads or fly in on jetpacks, appearing straight in the heart of the enemy.
Bro, the Blood Angels are absolute school threats, bro. These guys are absolute school menaces, bro. I'll tell you that, bro. The Blood Angels are straight, just like, when you look up the word menace, bro, these guys come up. I promise you.
Due to their gene seed defects, every Blood Angel has the potential of a Berserker within them. They specialize in decapitating strikes, often following their Primarchs straight into the heart of the enemy force. Having fuck-off angel wings helps with that. The Iron Hand's obsession with replacing their cocks with chrome sounds kinda stupid, but it actually does make them stronger and faster. The flesh truly is weak. They were stronger, faster, and more durable than other Astartes. Their great relationship with the Mechanicum also meant they got access to better gear and weapons. Ferrus and his Iron Hands were actually considered to be one of the most powerful legions, easily in the top 3, with both Guilliman and Horus being sad that he died, since he would have made such an elite ally. It was literally just a matter of the Iron Hands being too angry and charging too deep before the Isstvan betrayal was revealed that ruined them. The fact that they were able to charge into 4 enemy legions by themselves is testament to their power as a legion. The 11th Legion is great at self-genocide, as that is the only thing of note they have seemingly accomplished. The World Eaters have a lot of weaknesses, but also a couple of solid strengths. Their rage fuels their combat prowess, making each World Eater stronger and more durable than other Space Marines. Their ferocity and lack of concern for their own survival makes them extremely volatile and difficult to fight against. Whilst they are often seen as wild berserkers, which should be exploitable, they have very impressive martial prowess, with those fighting them often noting that despite their ferocity, there is a lot of skill and finesse that goes into each World Eater warrior. Combining the two makes them wildly deadly in melee, even more deadly than the Space Wolves.
Wait, they're more deadly than the Space Wolves? These guys, I mean, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. Looking at these, like, looking at his face, looking at his hands, bro. He got blood everywhere. Oh, man. Like, bro, it's straight. Like, one thing I'm gonna say about Warhammer is, bro, like, and obviously, we all know happiness, success, love, peace, what's another positive, bro? Positivity, bro. None of those things exist in Warhammer. Let's just keep it real. It's nothing but death, murder, killings, betrayal, lying, what else? Blood, menacing, kill, death, brutality, failure. Like, it's just everything, like anything that you think of that's on a downside, Warhammer has. That's how I'm being honest with you. That's what I'm learning right now. What I'm learning is that everything negative in life that we have in real life has just been thrown in. Like, I swear, it's like LeBron James and Stephen Curry. They're just throwing bad stuff into Warhammer, and Warhammer is just a hoop. And like, bro, they're just chucking stuff. They're just chucking just negativity into like this one Warhammer hoop. And I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. Like, they didn't chuck like 1,000 negative things in here. There is no one positive thing in this franchise, bro. I can see why a lot of these, bro. I see why a lot of people that really get into it, whatever, like with Warhammer. Here's the thing, though. Here's what I say. Here's what I say real quick. Here's what I'll say. Even though Warhammer is really negative or whatever, I will say that Warhammer does have a story. It's negative as life, but guess what? It has a story. It has drama. It can suck you in. Warhammer has the ability, bro, to suck you in. You could be, bro, you could be a new booty. You could be me. You can not even hear about Warhammer. And guess what, bro? They can suck you in, bro. This series can legit suck you in. And got you catching up on lore videos, got you catching up on what happened to this guy. Now you're interested in the lore about this guy that died and what he did before he died. And then they got you, bro. It's just like, bro, it's every which way. It's really ridiculous. But if I'm being honest with you, I mean, I don't really regret. I don't regret not getting into this series, even though it's really negative and just dark and just, murderous and stuff like that. I don't regret, not jumping into Warhammer because, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm kind of, I know this sounds sick, but I'm kind of enjoying like a lot of different things that I'm learning, which is weird because I never thought I'd ever be. I never thought I'd ever, be really into Warhammer like that. And not in a bad way. It's just like, I never even thought about Warhammer 2 years ago. It's so crazy. Like,
The ultimate jack of all trades. They are not number one in anything, but they are great at everything. However,
True.
their real strength lies in their logistical and administrative mastery.
These guys are like the Ultramarines. These guys are like the what's that one tool? Like a multi-tool. These guys, they are a fit for legit every job. Even though there are some people, these guys are like I don't know. These guys are like dads in a way. You get what I'm saying? The reason I say these guys are like dads is because let's say you have like a leaky sink or your toilet is stopped up, etc. Even though most people would call a plumber somebody who specializes in, unclogging toilets or like leaky like sinks, whatever, like that's their whole, like that's their profession. Like they are skilled at doing this. Guess what? Your dad most likely, even though he has no experience at this, guess what? Your dad's most likely good at everything. So he's gonna unclog the toilet. He's gonna fix up the leaky sink, and that's why I call these guys. They're kind of like dads in a way because even though they're not, they don't specialize in. I mean, your dad could specialize in something, but the moral of the story is what I'm trying to say is like your dad might not have the knowledge to unclog that toilet or fix a leaky sink, but guess what? He's gonna try it, and most likely it's gonna work because it's a dad. So
This sounds boring, but it means they have more efficient and effective supply lines, thus they have the largest legion and the best equipped legion. They also put a lot of emphasis on battle tactics and doctrine, never just unnecessarily Leroy Jenkinsing into the enemy or doing random risky shit. That's not to say they just play it safe. Many Ultramarine tactics are so sophisticated that even a small misstep will result in the entire plan falling apart and the Ultramarines getting sodomized. Fortunately for them, their strength in that area prevents that from happening 99 out of 100 times. Now we have the Death Guard, who are unbelievably resilient, not just in terms of being able to smoke more crack than everyone else without overdosing, but with their actual physical durability. They are so much more tanky than the other legions, including the Iron Hands. A Death Guard warrior was once shot numerous times, impaled on multiple jagged bars of iron, which put literal holes in his torso, and then after he went to walk on with his brothers for a couple days and then caught the swing of a hammer of a Thunder Warrior before he finally died. It was noted numerous times by the other Space Marines with him, non-Death Guard Space Marines, that he should have died days ago, and no one actually knew how he was able to keep standing and moving. Since becoming a bunch of smelly fat boys, their resilience has only increased. The Thousand Sons were a flawed legion, but arguably the most powerful due to their obscene strength and their Psyker ability. Psykers are overpowered. A Thousand Son in a duel against any other Astartes can literally just boil their blood without much effort. If it wasn't for the intervention of the Custodes and Sisters of Silence, as well as Magnus blinding his legion, then the Space Wolves would have gotten absolutely destroyed on Prospero. Time and time again, the psychic power of the Thousand Sons has made each of them a one-man army. There is next to no other legionnaires that can take a Thousand Sun sorcerer one-on-one. They are just too overpowered. The Lunar Wolves have a similar strength to that of the Blood Angels and the Space Wolves. They were ruthless killers, almost barbarians in their combat doctrine, as they drop-potted into the thick of battle and relished in the slaughter. In saying that though, they were a bit more generalist than versatile than the Space Wolves or Blood Angels, not relying totally on their shock and awe tactics for victory. This stems from their Primarch Horus being such a brilliant tactical commander, who was able to use his warriors for any theatre of war. Except probably stealth. I don't think I've ever seen a stealthy Lunar Wolf. The Word Bearers were actually a very, very powerful legion. They were easily one of the largest and had strict, almost fanatical battle doctrine. After the Emperor gave them a smack for being too religious, their rate of compliance skyrocketed to the point where they were now the #1 legion in terms of compliance rate. Total compliance is no, but definitely rate of compliance, yeah.
Oh, okay, I was about to say, like, if Majorkill would have said, like, the #1 legion, I was about to say, like, we all know who, like, the #1 group, the #1 legion, the #1 faction, whatever you guys want to call it. I don't care what you say. We all know that the Salamanders are number one. So, yeah.
They achieved this due to their extreme ruthlessness, basically destroying every world they encountered, even if the world wanted to join the Imperium. Probably not the best way to go about things, but they had some anger issues to deal with. Prior to this genocide streak, they were also very charismatic, a strength they used to turn the other legions to the traitor's cause. The Salamanders were great huggers, one big embrace from a Sally and you forgot the horrors of your life. So it is pretty funny that their other strengths include using horrific war crime tier flamethrowers to great effect. Due to their forge and
burn, burn, burn. This is what we do. If you run up on us, I promise you, you're getting burnt up. I'm just, listen. Don't take it from me. I'm just the guy that's on the team. I'm just like, what do you expect? I mean, look at these guys, bro. They're so cool, bro. Literally, like the number one faction, the number one group, whatever you guys want to call it. Your group could never, your faction could never, your legion could never. Your legion is literally like down below. Like, no, those guys don't even make the playoffs. These guys right here, bro, the Salamanders are sweet, lovely, amazing. Bro, Vulcan, his voice, his voice makes my heart quiver, like it's just, man, like bro, like the testosterone that Vulcan got, bro, it makes me want to become a better man. Like, it's just ridiculous.
Engineering mastery, as well as their Primarchs genius, the Salamanders have a shitload of high tier and unique gear. On top of the fact that they are quite self-sufficient, able to manufacture Astartes weapons, ammo, and warplate on their own forge ships. They're also wildly compassionate, but within 40k, that probably isn't a strength. The Raven Guard's strength is obvious.
No, that is a strength. I don't I don't get that. That is a strength. I don't know if there's nobody like them. Like, I understand that, like, being compassionate in Warhammer is like a little baby crying in the military. Like, I know it's being shamed upon, but at the end of the day, bro, just know that at the end of the day, bro, Salamanders our kindness, bro. See, people take that for weakness, but guess what? Like I said, if you try to take our kindness for weakness, bro, you're getting burnt up. I'm sorry, bro. It's gonna feel like you're in Arizona and Mexico in the same day. I promise you, bro. You're getting burnt up. Like, what are you talking about? Stay away from us. Don't listen. Don't take our kindness for weakness. Just because we're nice and stuff like that, bro. I promise you, we're burning you up. Don't come around us, bro. It's gonna feel like a real hot day down there, bro, in Miami. Stop playing with us. You'll be burnt up. Yeah, stop playing with us, okay? This is a warning to all you guys,
Absolute undisputed masters of stealth. After all, their Primarch can literally turn invisible, which is an ability a few Raven Guard have somewhat inherited. Their power armor is literally engineered differently in order to be more quiet, and they have unique stealth technology that no other Legion possesses. They are more stealthy than both the Alpha Legion and Night Lords. However, they lack the psychological warfare of the Bat Boys or the infiltration of the Alpha Lads. Raven Guard also employ the use of powerful jump pack warriors, hence are really good at assassinating enemy leadership. And finally, the Alpha Legion. The Alpha Legion are god tier at infiltration. They use stealth by hiding in plain sight as opposed to staying in the shadows. They also have a massive network of talented human agents, which empowers their infiltration even further, as people don't usually expect normal humans to be trusted agents of Astartes legions. Their legion is also massive as a result of its low casualty warfare combined with its stable gene seed and active recruitment. They can literally topple entire worlds purely by planting a few human agents on them, meaning the
I like their armor color.
Compliant worlds without an Astartes even being present. Not something many other legions can claim. If only they figured out who the fuck they were actually fighting for, then they could genuinely be the most powerful legion. If you enjoyed the video and you want to support the
shout out to Majorkill, man, for this video. They can never be the most powerful legion. We all know Salamanders are the best. But before you guys leave, make sure you guys like the video, subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. Also, I got something really special dropping on Wednesday, January 1st, 2025, on New Year's Day. Other than that, man, I'm really excited, man. My first time ever doing this, and just know I just got done wrapping everything up literally today, by the way. So just know that everything is locked and loaded, man. And hopefully you guys, will support what I do, and I really appreciate you guys for coming through. And other than that, yeah, man, it's gonna be a crazy. Listen, I promise you, it's gonna be a crazy 2025 for this channel. I'm doing a lot of new things, and we're starting the year off, which is on Wednesday. We're starting the year off on a great note for this community, man. So thank you guys so much for coming through, saying what's up, with all the comments, with all the likes. I really appreciate it, man. 2024 was a really good year, man, for this channel. So I want to say thank you guys so much. And as a token for all you guys, man, you guys know I got something dropping on Wednesday, January 1st, 2025. Other than that, man, I'm going to see you guys every time out. Peace out.